What y'all on YouTube? It's your boy Solo, man.
She
And
said,
today, bro,
if
we
you give
got
me 500.
mom gets caught selling her baby for $500. Now, based on the first 3 seconds of the fucking damn, I can't even talk because this shit just got me all over the place. But the first 2 to 3 seconds of the video, we could already kind of tell the type of mama this is. You know what I'm saying? But we can't judge a book by its cover. Maybe she just albino with dreadlocks. Like, you feel me? Like, but to me, you know what I'm saying? It's more cool.
Right now you can have. I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves.
What? No, I would never sell my child.
And she said, no.
God damn, you can literally hear the cap like through the voice. Like, what? I would never sell my child.
I don't need help. I just don't want the bastard.
My child is my life.
Clearly
I never, ever hurt my baby.
Well,
And I'm
yeah.
like, is she crazy?
In March 2024, a
That's
woman
sad,
walks
man.
into a police station with an 18-month-old girl and a shocking claim. The
And
child's
it's like
mother
they do this
tried
because it's a reflection of they self, bro. It's like, but I don't understand why they do it like that. It's like if you feel like you are like not capable of taking care of this child or are neglecting this child or whatever it is, give it up for adoption, bro. They just go on the side of the road and give me $500 for this baby. Like, what the fuck is going on in the world?
to sell her own baby, and when that didn't
That shit
work,
ain't right,
abandoned her entirely. But what sounds
Yeah,
like an
look
open
at
and
it,
shut
bro.
case takes a twisted turn when the mother accuses the
fuck
woman
is
of
hidden this?
orchestrating a plot to steal her
Where the
baby.
daddy at?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now.
Also,
on the
man, let me
afternoon
know
of March
if y'all want me to switch it up from the body cam shit. You know what I'm saying? I just be doing this shit. Like I say, it's just crazy. It's raw. It's crazy seeing what's really going on in this fucking world, man. Like, but yeah, if y'all want me to switch it up, let me know.
5th, 2024, a woman comes into the Palaca, Florida Police Department with an 18-month-old baby on her shoulder and an extraordinary story.
Gonna bring her some clothes, diapers over, but we didn't. I was gonna wipe her off, but we didn't want to wipe her off in case she had to take pictures of her because she's okay. Don't cry, sweetie. Because she don't deserve it.
I'll come. Go in there and I'll come sit with you.
Well, I'll come sit with you. All right. I called DCF to John, and he's gonna be calling me back.
Thank you so much for doing this. I know that this is way outside of what
I'm a
you...
mom first.
I understand.
The woman is an employee at H&R Block, and she says she was getting ready to close last night when a client named Jessica came in with her baby daughter.
Both of them had no shoes on. Her and Jessica walked in, and she asked me could I give her a new Emerald card because her taxes had dropped, and she left it somewhere or something happened with it. So I got ready to put her stuff in, and I noticed the baby had took her diaper off, and she was like pointing at her private, like it was irritating her or something. So I was like, oh, maybe it's the diaper, you know, kids get irritated or whatever. And she was like, she's not gonna do that because I only have one diaper for her. So she put the diaper back on her, and it went, and you know how the sticky side of the diaper, it wouldn't stick no more. So she like hit her. And was like, you just stupid. You should have did that. And I was like, what? So I called the police.
She says she waited until police arrived and then went home for the night, unaware that her
Holy
involvement
shit,
with
that is so wild, man. That woman need to be put in jail, bro. You mad at your child because you a broke ass bitch that can't get your fucking shit together and afford a pack of fucking diapers for your child. So you projecting on your fucking child.
this woman was far from over.
This morning I came 7 a.m. The mom, Jessica, was laying on the AC unit. And she was in a Dollar General's buggy. And it was drizzling. She was asleep and the baby was in there hollering. Well, I said, do you need help? Like, do you need me to call DCF so they can help you? And she said, no, don't worry about it. And she snatched her daughter out the top part and slammed her in the bottom part.
The woman says that Jessica left at that point. Not long after,
Oh my God. It's like I said, it's like you projecting your own fucking misery onto your fucking child, bro. And that's so unfair. That's like the worst shit to do. Like I'm not even gonna say what I feel.
Someone at a nearby restaurant calls the police to complain about a woman and her baby walking around asking for food. The responding officer finds Jessica inside, annoyed that someone reported her.
Because they were worried about the baby.
Because she's throwing a tantrum.
No, well, more they wanted to make sure the baby was okay and that you were okay.
I'm fine. I'm trying to find emergency housing.
So what's the situation? What
Do you hear how she's talking? She's not
what are you going through right now?
I'm going through a lot.
Like as far as housing, why are you looking for emergency housing?
Because I had a boyfriend who used to beat the out of me, and I don't want to go around my kids.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm sure that probably look at the type of woman she is. She's the type of female that stay with a nigga that's beating on her or be with a, she's the type to end up with a nigga that is abusive. But that is not an excuse for why you are a piece of shit to your fucking child. Shit about to enrage me, bro.
If you can please help me in any way.
Well, okay, so I've got our victim's advocate coming out. She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna bring some stuff for the baby.
Where?
She'll be coming over here.
You know, just because the baby cries doesn't mean that they're in trouble. No. I'm sure you have kids.
I do. I have a son and a stepdaughter.
Who assumes some shit like that?
I can't believe this. Is that rescue for my child?
No. They're going to a different call.
The victim's advocate arrives with her assistants, but Jessica is wary of their motives.
Really, y'all making me feel great.
Oh, no.
This is the victim's advocate that I told you I had come.
What? How the fuck are you feeling threatened?
No, we have a bunch of stuff for you and the baby.
Jessica settles enough to accept the help these women have brought for her, but she doesn't let her guard down entirely.
It's just right now, I'm needing a place to stay. She thinks y'all are probably trying to take her away from her.
No, I'm not taking her away from mommy.
But Jessica does wind up separated from her daughter, and according to the woman at the police station, it happened later that day.
She came back to our job. At this point, she's yelling at the customers in there to give her money. I said, ma'am, you gotta leave. Like you have to leave now. She said, oh, I'm not leaving,
This black girl, she a real one. She from the hood, you can tell, you know what I'm saying? She a real one.
And then took her in the bathroom. When she left out there, I called the police. And she literally pushed the buggy in the road and laughed about it. And then hurry up and grabbed it. And I'm like, is she crazy?
She says that although she gave the officer details about Jessica's behavior, she was told that it would come down to her word against the mother's, but it wouldn't be long before Jessica would return yet again. And this time, she would come.
What's this timeline? Jessica and her daughter are at H&R Block at 7 a.m. The police complaint in the morning. The victim advocate. Okay.
With a shocking offer.
She came back. I see her walking back towards our job. And she said, come here, because I trust you, come here. So I'm like, oh my God. I asked two of my coworkers to walk out with me because I don't know what's in somebody's mind.
Right.
And as I walked over there, she said, if you give me $500 right now, you can have it. I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves. And I said, are you serious? At this time, the baby got up and she was getting ready to walk in the road. And I grabbed.
It's like, I'm sorry to keep, but I'm just like in awe, bro. Like this just got me so distraught. I know y'all like this big ass vocabulary right now. Real shit though.
And I picked her up and I said, I'm not giving you no money. She said, well, just have her because it's just too much for me.
The woman's account nearly defies belief, but when the police speak to Jessica a couple of days later, they hear a story that could turn the entire case upside down.
And then it's like, stop trying to guilt trip. I have a husband that beats on me. Bitch, I'm sorry, but we don't give a fuck. We are worried about why you are a piece of shit to your child right now. You and your nigga fighting and shit ain't got nothing to do with you being a piece of shit to your child.
So I went and filed my taxes.
There's plenty of mothers that have fucking went through abusive relationships but still been there for their fucking kids.
Filed my taxes for me. She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight. She said she wanted to buy her some clothes. She know I just got out of an abusive marriage and I'm trying to get back on my feet.
And this was Monday or Tuesday?
No. She's only been gone for 2 days. Only 2 days.
Okay. Well, Thursday,
Player
so
build, the
that
fucking-
would make it, what, Tuesday night?
Tuesday.
Tuesday night, you tell me like
Ankles,
approximately what
fat
time?
ass.
7.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
7 p.m.?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Okay.
Jessica says that although she was reluctant at first, she ultimately agreed to hand her daughter over for the night.
I allowed her to take Gigi, and about an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block. So I sent a text message, and I said, if you not produce my child, I'm going to call the police.
What's the worker that you go to church with? What's
What
her
the
name?
fuck
Her
are you
name's
talking
Crystal,
about?
but she's the black girl with the pink hair.
Jessica paints herself as a caring mother who was tricked into giving up her baby, which is a far cry from the story police heard at the station.
I said, do you need help? Again, I'm asking you, do you need help? And she said, no, I don't need help. I just don't want the bastard. And I said, okay.
Wow.
And I got the baby. I was crying. I walked across the streets and I tried to wake her up. And I put her in my car and I told her she is going to be okay. This should not go on with a child.
You don't remember having a conversation about
That's
trying to
like so heartbreaking,
sell
man. But
Giovanni.
at the end of the day, man, like that little girl was so blessed to end up in that lady's hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rather than being with this, because if she would have had to stay with her mom, God knows what would have happened. She would have sold her off for some drugs to some fucking who knows. The baby could have died. Anything, man. Like that. Her going to that lady was the best thing that could have happened to that
I
little girl.
would never sell my child. No.
A piece of shit.
I can't even believe that was even stated. My child is my life.
Not only is Jessica's story completely different, she tells the detectives that she knows exactly what's going on here.
I'm not even acting like this because I know that she's lying, but it's
me and her have a
like
very
you
bad
know she's
relationship.
lying based off like.
She has wanted my child. She's told lies to my entire family. I believe she sent Crystal to do that on purpose because she laughed yesterday in my face and told me I was going to be in jail. So they said this up. Sounds petty, but it's true.
I mean, what would be the reasoning they would do that?
Same reason she husband. She's spiteful.
At the police station, the
Is she
woman
saying
does
she
express
fucked
an
her
interest in
husband?
keeping the child, though it doesn't seem to come from a place of malice.
So will DCF let me take her home?
Probably not, but
I just don't want her to have to go through no system.
absolutely
Just being honest with you.
there might be a way. He might have to come
I feel
out.
like in a way this should be justified. Like, you know what I'm saying? One, she is a mother. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should do a background check on the woman. You know, make sure her income is straight. All this, her house is, you know, welcoming for the child and all this shit. But because, like she said, the system
and look
ain't
at your
in
house,
it,
or
bro.
they might. So we'll figure something out.
But as far as Jessica's
that's a
concerned,
baby, bro. Like, she can still, that woman can raise her and she don't even, this is a blur in her life. But if she go through the system and all that type of shit, that shit sticks with a kid, bro.
there's no reason why her daughter can't be with her.
You know I don't deserve to be in jail for this.
Fuck
I
off.
never,
Yeah, you
ever
deserve to be
hurt
dead
my
for
baby.
this.
If you see her here, she hit her. This right here.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
She elbowed her last night.
So that was from last night?
Project that
Oh, you can
just
see it
into
good now. It's swole all right here. The bruise. She got dirt all in her nose.
I'm an RN. I can't lose my child or my license.
Well,
Jessica was a licensed practical nurse, but her license was put on probationary status a year prior when she...
you had a whole fucking nursing career. I thought this was just some strung out fucking lady that ended up having a baby. This was a established woman at some point in her life, and just
She failed to
everything went
notify
left.
the Board of Nursing that she pled no contest to a disorderly conduct charge. But the detectives are only concerned about Jessica's current story,
Right.
which seems to have a couple of significant problems.
I allowed her to take Gigi, and about an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block.
Jessica's stated timeline would put this at approximately 8 p.m. However, the detectives know that she was banned from H&R Block at 11:30 in the morning.
She asked me if she could keep my daughter
Dumbass.
overnight.
That would
so
have make it, what, Tuesday night?
Tuesday night. Yeah.
Jessica says that Crystal took custody of the baby on Tuesday night, which would have been impossible given that the baby was sitting in the police department on Tuesday afternoon.
Okay. And what's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
So she and this motherfucker trying to seem like a lady gaslighted her into giving away her child.
Crystal.
But there's no one at H&R Block by the name of Crystal. The woman who brought her baby to the police station is named Anita, and she says that she only knows Jessica as a client.
Are y'all gonna let me go?
No.
No, man. No, there is a warrant for your arrest.
I'm saying, but like...
I mean, you are under arrest.
In February 2025, Jessica Woods pled no contest to her charges and was convicted of 6 crimes against her child, including unlawful desertion and illegally placing a child for adoption. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison and 10 years of probation. According to the Palatka Police Department, her daughter has been placed in foster care.
Man, that's just sad, man. Now that daughter gotta go through a fucked up ass life and have a fucked up ass life and all this shit, man, just cause the fucking mama was a piece of shit, man. That one hurt, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, if y'all wanna see some more of that type of shit, anybody can shit, let me know, man. I'm out.